Hi guys, I am here to help you with the first math packet given out from the district, and this is page 2. So on this page we are finding area and circumference again for each circle. And I'm just going to write a few key formulas at the top. Remember, A equals pi r squared, C equals 2 pi r, C equals pi d, and remember, our diameter cut in half equals our radius. So if you look at number one has a diameter of 6 centimeters. So because we have diameter, I'm going to use C equals pi d. And remember, pi equals 3.14. So I'm going to take 3.14 times 6, and we get 18.84 centimeters. For our area, we have pi r squared. Remember, pi is 3.14. And remember, radius is half of your diameter, so half of 6 is 3, so we have 3 squared. And when you do this, you get 28.26 centimeters squared. Looking at number 2, we have a radius of 8.2 centimeters. So for this case, I'm going to use C equals 2 pi r. So we're going to take 2 times 3.14 times 8.2. And when you do this, you get 51.5 centimeters. Area equals pi r squared. We're going to take 3.14 times 8.2 squared. And when you do this, you get 211.13 centimeters squared. For number 3, you have a diameter of 7.5 inches. So we're going to take C equals pi d. 3.14 times 7.5, and you get 23.55 inches. Finding area, A equals pi r squared. 3.14, and we remember we have to take diameter divided by 2, and 7.5 divided by 2 is 3.75. So we're going to take 3.75 squared. And when you do this, you get 44.16 inches squared. And lastly, number 4, radius is 16.3 millimeters. So C equals 2 pi r. 2 times 3.14 times 16.3. And you get 102.36 millimeters. Area is pi r squared. 3.14 times 16.3 squared. And you get 834.27 millimeters squared. I would like for you to try and do 5 and 6 on your own, just to show what you understand. And you're going to post that on Google Classroom when I ask for it. Now looking at the second part of this page, we're going to be finding circumference or area. And we're going to round our answer to the nearest hundredth, which we've been doing anyways. And remember, the hundredths place is that second number behind the decimal. And a key word to remember is around, or if you see edging, means circumference. So looking at number 1, it says, Jalissa is buying a round backyard pool. The distance around the edge of the pool is 38 feet. Find the area. So we know we have circumference. So I'm going to say C equals 38 feet. And since we're trying to find area, I'm going to use my circumference equation of C equals 2 pi r because we need radius for area. So we know our circumference is 38, so I'm going to have 38 equals 2 times 3.14 r. Then you're going to write 38 equals 6.28 r. We got the 6.28 by multiplying 2 and 3.14. And in order to find r, you have to divide by 6.28 on each side. Remember, this is kind of like one-step equations. You want to get that r by itself. So when you do that, I'm rounding to the nearest whole number. So you get r equals 6 feet. Then I can place that into my problem. A equals pi r squared. So we'll take 3.14 times 6 squared. And you find out your area equals 113.04 feet squared. I know it's a lot of steps, so we're going to do it again together. Number 2. Belinda is digging around flower garden in her backyard. She has 19 feet of rubber edging to place around the garden. What is the area of the new garden? So again, we have circumference. So we know that C equals 19 feet. And since again, we're trying to find area, we're going to use C equals 2 pi r. So we're going to have 19 equals 2 times 3.14 r. And again, same thing. 19 equals 6.28 r. Divide each side by 6.28 to get r by itself. And rounding to the nearest whole number, you get r equals 3 feet. And now we can find area. Pi r squared, 3.14 times 3 squared. And your final answer is 28.26 feet squared. We're going to do number 3 together because in this case you actually have area. So I want to make sure you understand that. So it says, Carlos is spreading mulch in a circle on top of an area where he has planted some seeds. He has enough mulch to cover an area that is 12.5 square feet. How much rubber edging does Carlos need to encircle the mulch that will cover the seeds? So we know our area is 12.5 feet squared. And we know our formula is A equals pi r squared. So just like with circumference, I'm going to put 12.5 equals 3.14 r squared. And I'm going to divide each side by 3.14 to get r squared by itself. And when I do that, rounding to the nearest whole, I have r squared equals 4. Now to get r by itself, not r squared, you have to do the square root. And when you do the square root, you find out that the radius is 2 feet. Now I'm going to use C equals 2 pi r to find circumference. So we're going to take 2 times 3.14 times 2. and you find out that your circumference is 12.56 feet. I would like for you to try and do number 4 on your own. And when I ask for you to post this, please make sure you put it on Google Classroom. If you have questions, use Remind, email, or Google Classroom to ask. Hope you all are doing well and having a good day.